G'day everybody and welcome back to Manor Lords for another episode. I've noticed wondering where this person's going. Why are you going around there, dude? Why is everybody going around there rather than going straight down? Well, he's changed his mind, hasn't he? Looks like he's got a toilet pot on the back of his thing. I noticed a little bit of an issue here. And that is the people coming out of here, pulling timber along this way, and then coming around and around there and through there rather than going straight through there. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know why they're doing that. I also don't know why these guys go around this way. It doesn't make any sense to me. So there must be some pathing issues there. I was considering just perhaps throwing a road straight through here, just for now. Putting that road straight through there, just to try and shorten their trip somehow. Because it doesn't make sense to go all the way around there. It seems to take a little bit of a while. Now we've got... actually, what were they dragging one out of there for anyway? What were they dragging a log out of there for? Shouldn't they be dragging them back to here? I do believe that they should be. There's a little bit of a graphical glitch. We haven't seen many of those in the game, have we? Check them out. That's a big bloody tree. I hope we get more than one log out of that. Okay, so what are we going to do? Construction upgrade complete. The large storehouse. Fantastic. I'm thinking of, because we were getting pretty full. That's actually storing logs now. I didn't think the previous one stored logs. But obviously it does. Because logs were never in this list, and they're still not in this list. Okay, interesting, interesting. Alright, so I admittedly do have a lot of, do have quite a few bottlenecks in this. I think most of it's in regards to storage and stuff like that. I mean, we've got plenty of food in there. Issue over here is that, that we're not getting any, like we haven't got any fuel, we haven't got any food, and we haven't got any clothing through here, which means that these can't be, these can't be upgraded. So I just had the sneezes. And it's made me a little bit, it actually made me a little bit, snotty. But yeah, it doesn't... We've got two families working in this woodcutter's lodge at the moment. We've got two families working in the saw pit there, which should be good. I reckon we should. I don't think we should have any issues with that. We've got 15 planks sitting there at the moment. We do have quite a bit of food, but we don't have enough firewood. This camp over here is nearly complete, so they've got all the stuff over there. So once we have a second lot of firewood going on, that should be alright. And these guys here are obviously closer to the forest there as well. So that might be alright. I don't know whether to relocate these guys. Whether to maybe move them over to here at some point in time. That might be a really, really good idea. Now, how are we laying out? Well, I mean, our town looks really, really small at the moment. What we want to do is we want to actually get ourselves another place here. Woodcutter's Lodge is done. Let's make sure that we allocate people to that, shall we? Let's allocate a family to that. So we want to get a tavern up here, I think. We're also going to need to build to have one of these houses upgrade to do brewing, but we're going to need to set up a trade for the malt, and I think we have set up a trade for malt already, which is a good thing. All right, cool. We need to keep our eye on those prices as well. So we're probably going to set this up as a malt person. There you go. We don't have a family, we don't have a spare family now for construction. So what we're probably going to have to do is find somebody somewhere. We've got two families in here. Well, we've got two families in there and they can do clothes and stuff like that. So I'm really a little bit negligent to, like, reluctant, sorry, to actually take somebody off of there. We've only got one family in the storehouse. How are we going for timber? We've got 41 timber. Well, that is our industry, isn't it? That is our industry, so we're probably going to keep that way. I don't think we have anybody in the church at this point in time. We don't need to, but we are going to have to throw somebody in the church at some point. What we need is we need another family. We've got 21 clothes because we actually imported 30 clothes, so I was kind of hoping that would be a good way to, as soon as we've got the tavern, a good way to actually boost this up, which it will be, and we'll be able to make our own clothes soon as well. So let's have a look at the tavern. Now the tavern is it's quite large, but it's okay. Sitting that in there would probably be a great place for people to go. It is not necessarily, I mean, we could sit the tavern over here, couldn't we, near the church? Which allows people, it could be in between everything, which kind of allows people from over there to go to the tavern and stuff as well. So I'm going to throw the tavern in there, I think. I was going to throw it over here, but I'm not anymore. That's being upgraded so that they'll start making a supply of beer, and hopefully we're 183 days from attack, and hopefully these guys will continue to sort of keep the malt coming in, I reckon, and keep the level at 30. I don't know whether 30 is enough, but that's a fair bit of money to spend anyway, because malt's relatively expensive. Be nice to grow our own. It would be nice to grow our own. And we possibly could look into that. We need barley, don't we? We've got no barley fertility, so we kind of can't. We can't until we move across the border. I mean, we could do a little bit in here. It's not going to give us a whole lot, but we could do a little bit of barley in here if we wanted to. It's got like a single plus, so we would at least get some kind of fertility out of it. I mean, it's going to change completely when we're over here, because we've got so much stuff over here, so many places to do stuff, but we can't do anything over there until we're at 162. Is it worthwhile? It's going to be right in the forest area there, but is it worthwhile throwing a farm in here and doing rye? It may be, it may not be. I'm just going to take a family out of there for now, so that we've got somebody building. Tough decision. It's a tough decision. Just have barley grow on there as much as we can possibly get, and then we don't have to import it. We don't have to import it. It's kind of 0.7 Morgans there. That's 0.6. That's 0.5 Morgans. And that's 0.7. 0.8. 0.8 might be alright. Or otherwise we can do 2.5s. So we could do one there. And we could do another 0.5 in this area here. There. Okay, I think we're going to do that, and we're going to set those to barley. It does say that we would get a good wheat production there too if we wanted to, but okay, so now we're going to need to build ourselves a bloody farmhouse, aren't we? Which is going to be another thing. Let's build that across the road, maybe. Maybe right there, where they're relatively close to the fields. So we'll build that as well, and we might start just producing our own barley. It is now August, so September is when they normally, I think is September when they normally, I think it is. September's when they normally harvest. So by next season, then that should be good to go. That should be good to go. Has that been upgraded yet? No, it hasn't as yet, but if we bring that up to a high priority, then that might be all right. Okay, cool. I think I'm happy with that. That farm's probably, if the raiders come from that way, that farm's probably going to burn down anyway. Which is going to be a thing, isn't it? Emma fertility. I mean, we do have a little bit of fertility around where we build our farm for wheat. We do have a little bit of fertility over here, so I don't know. I mean, I thought it's not super fertility. It's not like we'd have if we were over here, but it might be enough. It might be enough for us to throw some extra fields in, mightn't it? Like if we were to build, I don't know whether we're going to be able to build any other fields. It may not let us. .5 Morgans. It is going to let us build that in there. And probably in here, I reckon. Do another 0.5 Morgan field in here. There, like that. We can throw a little bit of wheat on there because wheat's okay. And flax is not gonna grow there, but we could throw some wheat on there. I know that the ground's not super fertile, but unfortunately, it's the best that we can do. So what have we got? We've got 22 families still, and we've got 24 living spaces. We're going to need to start. We're actually going to need to start considering the possibility of remove that, of adding some more houses in here. Now, housing is probably going to be. We're going to need families in there, in that farm, and I don't want those families to be too far away, so I think probably throw a plot in here. That's a nice looking plot, isn't it? Can we actually increase that? We can't add plot divisions in there. Okay, so I'm not happy about that. I would much rather... I mean, that's not too bad, is it? Maybe out here. Maybe out here's the go. Across here. Across there. We'll get 3 families in there. Yep. I think we'll do that. We'll throw some more houses in here. And hopefully if we can attract 3 families to those homes, they can actually work in there. Issue is, well, we're going into winter, so we're going to have a family stop working in here as well. How are we going for firewood? We're still going really crap for firewood. We only got like 3 months worth of firewood, although we have 22 in there. It's saying that we've got 106 firewood. That's going to last us 3 months. Well, that'll get us through winter anyway. So that's okay. We do need a tailor. We're going to need a tailor because I don't think we have a tailor at the moment. We do have wool. We've got 50 wool. We've got 103 hides. Do we bring, do we turn one of these guys into a tailor? Would be the best thing to do, I think. Problem is, we're really scrounging for people. So as soon as we can do that, we're going to get that tailor happening as well. But it's scrounging for people at the moment, isn't it, really? Plank-wise, that's our export. So do we really want to take people off of making planks? We've got 21 planks. Yeah, well, it may actually pay to take somebody off of doing that, mightn't it? I'm thinking along the lines of getting clothes happening, which might be a big thing. Or do we wait? We're going to need extra builders. Let's slow that down for now. It's going to slow our economy down a little bit because we're not going to sell anything. Let's make sure that we don't have... yeah, we're doing no trade on that. Let's make sure we're doing no trade on this other than exporting, which we haven't done yet. We're doing no trade on that, and we're exporting war bows. And we want to keep hold of 10 war bows, which I think is perfectly fine. So, yeah, I think that's okay. What are we doing on here? Are we still exporting leather? We're exporting firewood. We want to maintain 70. We probably need to boost that up to about 90 now. We want to maintain 25 leathers. That's going well. We've got 103. We really need these traders to come through. Where are you? You're on your way in now. Okay, you're coming in now. I'm hoping that he does take some leathers. The brewery is finished. Excellent, excellent. We'll keep our eye on what this guy does, and just make sure that he is taking the stuff that he's come to actually take. So, again, it also depends on what this has in stock at a particular time. If stuff's not getting transported across there, then it's not going to be any good. So, let's see what happens when he comes out. Pretty sure he's stocking up. I mean, we're getting a lot of traders come through our trading post, which is fantastic. But I think our bottleneck definitely is... we may need to assign an ox to this, I think. I think that might be the way to go. I reckon. Let's keep our eye on that anyway. Let's see what actually happens there. Should we be upgrading a hitching post? Should we be adding another... Yeah, I think we should add another ox to that. So they're coming out empty. They're actually coming out empty. Over here... I think we might assign... Well, we already have tried to assign an ox to that, haven't we? So, don't know what's going on there. Anyway, that's fine. That's fine. We've got 2 traders in there. There is an upgrade has finished. Which one did we upgrade? It was the one that we were going to use as a tailor, wasn't it? Which I think was this one here. No, that's the brewery. We can assign them as tailors soon, and we'll start producing our own clothes, which is going to be a good thing, because what do we need to upgrade these to level 3? We only need a tavern supply, so let's get that built. We'll upgrade as soon as we can. We've got houses in there. This one's a medium priority. I think we'll do this one at a high priority. And we will do this one as a very high priority. And that way, if we've covered all of this, we can quickly upgrade these to level 3. If we upgrade those to level 3 and we can get 3 of them upgraded, then we're probably going to be in a pretty bloody good position. Because we're going to go up to large village, which is going to be fantastic. So, and then we'll have a constant supply of beer from our brewer. We'll have a constant supply of clothes from our tailor, who's going to be in here. But I think all we're waiting on mostly now is for more families to move in, and I think that's where once we do have more families in, then we'll be right. Bandit camp was sighted. Where is it? Let's slow this down. Oh, it's right over the other side. Look, and they're straight out. See? This is where we can't gain our influence. Let's try and take it. Let's not try and take it. We're going to go right across the map there, and that's going to be a. We're going to get there. We're going to get there, and it's going to be an issue. They've got that distance to go. And we've got that distance to go. Look at that. We've got to go right across there. And even if we ran, I think these guys would be, there a little bit too quick. A little bit of a problem, isn't it? They're just going to, they're actually walking down that way. Let's pause and maybe see if we can. Let's go in and call on everybody. Rally there. Rally there. Rally there. And rally there. All right, let's do this. Let's get all of these guys out. Let's get all of these troops out. We'll have everybody rally. And what we might do is try and maybe run. These guys just... No, they're starting to move towards the camp. We may be wasting our time, but let's see what we can do. All you guys, run. Let everybody run. I know it'll tire them out. I know it'll tire them all out, but let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can get across here. I doubt we will. But I really feel like I need to try. Yeah, they're moving a lot quicker than what we are. A lot quicker. Our troops are going to be... Oh, look, our retinue is really, really tired. Come on, get over here, get over here. Yeah, it's a race. It's not worth it, is it? Not worth it. Because they're gonna get done first. We may get there. We may get there. Come on, come out and greet us. Come out and greet us. Come out and greet us. No, we missed out. Okay, come over and raid the camp then. Come over and raid the camp. You guys there. Head back home. I thought it was worth a try. It didn't, we weren't successful. So, but we tried. We'll get our retinue to... We'll get our polearm militia. Come through here and take that. While these guys are fighting. wonder if they're broken now. It'd be nice if we could attack those guys, wouldn't it? But I don't think we can. Come on, run over here. Run over here, fellas. Let's get this happening. Head over there, grab that. Pillage that camp. Give us the supplies. We could actually almost attack those guys there. Let's send those to our treasury. And let's send our guys back. What a bugger, eh? What a bugger.
Yes, sire.
Hopefully we don't get attacked. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Yeah. That's an issue. They're like popping out right here. And there's just absolutely and utterly no way that we can actually do that, that we can get there in time. So no drama. We've got a little bit of money, so we can probably consider setting up a settlement over here now because we've got enough money in our coffers. And then that way we can start getting all of our farming, our proper farming, and our other stuff happening. Farmhouse is going up. The tavern is done. Lovely. Let's get a family in the tavern straight away. Actually, let's see if we've got a family that lives close by. No, not you guys. Let's see if we've got somebody there. You're a hunter. You are a tanner and a hunter. You are a tanner. You are a trader. You are a granary worker. And you are a firewood cutter. Really? Okay. What about you guys? What do you do? You're a firewood cutter. You're a wood cutter. You're a carpenter. You're a forester. We've got everybody. We've got everybody. You're a herder. That makes sense. You're a trader. Where do we have... You know, I'm an idiot. I should be looking through here. I think these people here don't have work. They're unassigned. Okay, let's assign you to the tavern. Alright, I probably should have just assigned somebody. Bloody hell. Alright, so we're 164 days near with the raiders. Things are slowing down a bit until these guys get back home. Let's have them all run. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Okay, cool. So now we're going to need to assign somebody here as a tailor and start bringing in clothes. We'd start making our own shields, but there's no point in that. I think we're better off doing that. Alright, new family has started moving in as well. Fantastic. That's what we want to see. There's some more houses going up here. We're going to have to assign a family to the farmhouse probably after winter, I think. I think after winter will probably be a good idea, and we'll start producing a lot of barley and stuff there. We are spread out, but I think it was through necessity, to be honest. I probably could have bunched everything here, had forestry happening around right around our little town here, but I think just having that spread out probably helped. Could have a cobbler. We could make shields with planks. I mean, it's a worthwhile thing thinking about it because we have because we're kind of concentrating on doing timber. Where is everybody? Oh, they're right behind, aren't they? Yeah, they're miles behind. God, it's going to take them a long time to come back, isn't it? Okay, cool. Let's speed up a little bit. Let's see if we can get through winter and look at. Let's look at the possibility of getting those crops done, but maybe increasing our population more. We're going to have room for 28 families. We've got 24 at the moment. So that's good. And we've got 8 in our retinue as well. We did spend some of the money that we got. We did spend. Maybe we're better off just sending one troop over every time bandit camp comes, just to raid the bandit camp and pull in the resources. It might be a good idea. It might actually be a good idea. How we doing? We've got 4 months worth of firewood and 7 months worth of food, so that's good. Wheat, we're probably going to end up having to. We're probably, if we've got 2 fields of wheat, we're probably going to end up having to make ourselves a windmill, obviously. So, Fergage plot 1, that is finished. These guys here can. I mean, you know, we could have more chickens, we could have more goats if we wanted to, but I think what we're going to do is wait for people to move into this, and then as soon as we get people to move into these, we're going to have them work the farmhouse. So that should be good. Cool. 3 houses there, 3 families working that. Should be good. I think there's a calculation that you can do. Per family, 0.65 Morgans. Was it that? Was it that what we were saying? 0.65 Morgans per family. They can do 0.65 Morgans a year. I think it might have been something like that. New mercenary companies available. We are going to, we're 148 days away from these raiders. So, new family has come in. Lovely. Where is this new family? Let's stop doing that and let's actually utilize this. Not in here. Not in here yet. So that's a little bit of a problem, isn't it? But lovely nonetheless. So we should be making, that is the tailor's shop. That is beautiful. Now, if you do, it's worth noting that if you do upgrade, expand the living space so you can have 2 families living on that plot, both families will actually work in the tailor's shop. Same with the brewery. Same with the brewery. Both families will work in there. I don't know whether it upgrades, whether it increases productivity or not. I'm not sure. We're going to need roof tiles. Let's get some roof tiles happening. Let's buy some roof tiles in, actually. Let's import and maintain 12. Maintain 8. No, let's maintain 12 for now. We'll import 12. That'll give us enough to let's disband our armies now. There we go, and they can get back to work. All right, did that bring roof tiles in straight away? It bloody well did. Nice work. Nice work. Let's maybe keep 8 now, shall we? No, actually, don't do that, you dickhead. Because they'll sell them. Trade roof tiles. Let's just maintain 12 for now. There we go. I didn't want to spend too much money, but what we're going to need to do now is upgrade to level 3. Upgrade to level 3. Upgrade to level 3. Lovely. And we could probably... We don't have enough because yeah, we don't have enough roof tiles at the moment. That's good. That's fine. We've got four families in now. 4 more families, which is a great thing because now I'm guessing that we've got a family in here, and you guys can be assigned to here. We're going to have 3 families in there. Now, you're better off manually. You're better off manually doing this. There's an issue with farms at the moment, and that is that that the families will actually we probably need to actually remove that family. They will harvest at September once the crop is at 15%, has grown to 15%. Once crop growth is at 15%, they'll just automatically go and grow. So what you need to do is you need to get them all in straight after winter to start planting all the crops, right? So you add all of your farmers into there to start planting all the crops. Once the crops are in the ground, the sowing, like the ploughing's been done, the sowing's been done, and the crops are growing, then you need to remove all of the families here out of here so that there's no families here. Or otherwise, when this hits 15%, then when these fields hit 15%, then they will instantly start harvesting them at 15% growth, and you want to get them up to 100% growth. So that's really important. So that's worth noting. In the meantime, what we'll do is we'll throw another family on the saw pit, and we may throw, how are we doing firewood wise? We may throw another family in here as well. We'll see how we go. We should be starting to produce our own clothes now. Let's go into trade. Let's go into commodities and make sure that we're not doing any trade on clothes. And we're not. Do we have... We've got 7 roof tiles. What we'll probably do is change our roof tiles to 8. And we'll start making our own at some point in time. Winter is approaching, so we're in October, which is not bad. It's not bad. We've still got sort of a month and a half to get prepped. And I think what we might end up doing is we might end up once winter starts approaching, we're going to throw people into we're going to throw the farmers into the woodcutters lodge, and they can cut wood. So wow, this is going to be a big place, isn't it? Check it out. It's going to be a huge place. That is already level 3. No, it's not. It's under construction for level 3, and that's under construction for level 3. Fantastic. That's really good. We're starting to get beer in here. That's going to keep them going. We'll keep importing barley at the moment. Well, we can't. We don't have much money left, so we're going to have to stop importing that. So do no trade on that. Let's continue to export planks if we can. Although our plank stuff is really slowing down. And I don't know why these are... Probably because of this ox. Why don't we have an ox? Why do we not have an ox on here yet? Got 2 oxes in there. Maybe we need to double this up. Maybe we need to upgrade this. Let's upgrade that to a stable. And I don't think we can upgrade this anymore, can we? There we go. All right, lovely. So we'll put a little bit of a bottleneck on trade for now. And then I think when I get back from being away from work for a week, because this will probably be the last episode that releases before I get back, then I think what we'll do is, and after this raid's happened, I think we'll start settling this area here and start getting our farming industry happening. Farming and metal industry, mind you. Okay, but hopefully priority on that is very high. That's going to be a huge house, isn't it? Blimey, it really is. Fantastic stuff, though. It's fantastic stuff to see all of this. Do you still have you have one beer? You're going to need to continue coping, aren't you? Okay. Oh yeah, we spent $75 on that. I think maybe expanding this living space is probably going to be a really good thing, I reckon. Another family moved in, so there's another family over there. All of these houses are all taken now, which is really cool. But this one's going to be able to have 2 families in it. So how exciting. Level 3 homes. Level 3 homes. Let's just put a little bit of speed in. We're in November now, so it is nearly winter. Once winter happens, I'm actually looking forward to getting into these crops and sort of, yeah, doing some work with these crops. I think we're going to need... We've got, let's see, we've got 27 families, and we've got living space for 33. Cool, cool, cool. We also have one upgraded, and now they're upgrading this one as well. That's actually really, really cool. Let's just jump in here and have a squiz. Yeah, look at that. Wow, that's like a 4-story place. Level 3, eh? Level 3, that's like, yeah, that's 3, that's 4 stories. That's actually really, really cool. And we've got a massive vegetable garden around here as well, which is fantastic. Look at that. We're going to have to really, really, really look into food as well. I think that's going to be a pretty big thing. And I reckon that our new province, Hogan, is going to play a really, really big role in that, in making sure that we have the food, because if we're doing a lot of farming there, we can actually produce a lot of food there as well. Now we do apparently have, oh, that includes the sheep. We've got stable space for 7. Well, we're waiting for bloody... Yeah, we're waiting for livestock. Wonder whether we I mean here, the trading post, that's where we really need livestock, I think. And we can't have it. Let's just turn it off maybe. And let's perhaps turn it back on now. Oh, we've got to pay for it. You dumbass, Jimmy. We need 30. We need 30 coins. I think once we've done that, then we're going to have the stock in here that we need, aren't we? Got the malt coming through there. Are we still... Oh, lightning storm. I don't like lightning storms. Are we still importing malt? Yeah, we're going to maintain 30. The price is, it's undersupplied, so the prices are higher than usual. That sucks big time. But for the sake of keeping all of our peasants happy for now until we start growing our own, then that's probably going to be all right. All right, lovely. 109 days until the raiders arrive. 109 days. Oof. You are a level 2 burgage plot. Lovely. Just having supply that's preventing these people from upgrading. So, and we've stopped trade. I think we've stopped trade as well. Let's buy a horse. There we go. Livestock order placed. So now that should fulfill. And if we can get a horse in there, then that's probably I'm guessing that's going to help. Here we go. Markets. Market is flooded over here with merchants, and we don't have anybody doing anything. Well, we do. We've got a firewood store, and we've got a food store over here, so that's good. Saying that we don't have any food there. Does that food store have any? That has nothing in storage. Oh crap. We have 2 months worth of fuel supply. Why do we only have 2 months worth of fuel supply? From the firewood cutter. When we've got 4 families working on cutting firewood. Well, we've got 124. Is 124... I don't know. Is there a... Yeah, that's probably about right, actually, isn't it? That's probably about right. Bugger. Maybe we need to throw another woodcutter over here somewhere as well. That's had nothing transported to it. All right. Okay, that's a little bit of a worry, isn't it? He's nearly done, which is good. Going to get through winter. Now, are we going to gain any more influence when we... Yeah. What are we going to do? Are we going to allow our sheep to breed? Are we going to go pelt extraction? Probably not. Are we going to go orchards to increase our food supply? Are we going to move towards fertilization? Allows to use fallow field as a pasture. That's actually pretty good. And bakeries. Bakery extension produces bread from flour with twice the efficiency. Heavy plough might be all right, but that's probably going to be more for the other one. So we're probably going to have to go sheep breeding, I think. Convert 1 firewood into 2 charcoal. That charcoal burning might be a bloody good idea too. That might be a better idea than that if we're producing enough clothes at the moment. What have we got? We've got 75 wool. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. We are doing herbs now as well, which is fantastic because because we did upgrade. We could probably move that family out of there at the moment and have them work somewhere else for now. I think that would be really, really efficient, but the problem is that I'll forget to put them back in again. So, what are we trading here? We're exporting. We shouldn't be importing anything, should we, anymore? Export and export. Exporting firewood, and we're going to need at least 120 firewood, I think, moving into the future. Okay, so we're just exporting that. We're importing malt still, which is costing us a bit of money. it's costing us a little bit of money. But we kind of need it for beer, don't we? And we've got no trade happening there. And we should have, other than exporting that armor, we should have no trade running here. Exporting armor and exporting bows. We're not exporting enough bows either. We've got 116 bows sitting there, which is a little bit of a problem, isn't it? Okay, November. We are nearly done here, and once we've done that, we're really moving along. Check that out. What a lovely scene. What a lovely scene if you can get the church in it. We can kind of get the church in it, can't we? Look at that. Look at that. Lovely. Lovely. So transporting goods, that's the big issue. That's the big issue. 2 months worth of firewood. Despite having... Well, that's the saw pit, you dick. Despite having that and that.
Perhaps it was simply a bad bet. These things do happen from time to time.
Finest hides in all lands on our fine selection. Cheated him? Never.
Poor quality, he said. Impossible.
Okay, well, 27 planks. We do need planks to be able to upgrade these to higher levels. So we need 8 planks per building, plus we need 25. So I'm not going to do that. But once this is finished, then we're going to. That's a littler one, isn't it? Wow, that's pretty crazy. Do we have 2 families living in here? We do have. No, we have 4 families. Oh, holy crap! 4 families living in here. Wow, that's pretty good. Here comes the snow. Here comes the snow. Now we've got 3 months worth of firewood. So that's curious. That's really curious. What's that? Work area is empty. Can't find anything together. Yeah, that'll be the forager's hut. I'm going to leave that family in there. I'm not going to take them away because we've got 5 families in here anyway. So settlement level increase. That's exactly what we wanted. That is exactly what we wanted. We've got a new development point. This is going to be the tough bit, guys. This is going to be the tough bit. I think charcoal burning might be a good thing. If we get 1 charcoal, 2 charcoal per piece of firewood, then that's doubling our fuel capacity. Fuel capacity is a little bit of an issue, so it will cover fuel capacity. We could double the capacity of the berry deposits because at the moment the berry deposits are an issue. We could double the amount of meat harvested by hunters. Wow. How are we doing meat-wise? 0. We've got 0 meat. Have we only got 31 veggies? Are you shitting me? 3 months worth of food. We have a very rich deposit. We have a very rich deposit here of animals. I'm going to make the executive decision and go with the advanced skinning to double the amount of See, this ploughing as well, being able to allocate oxes to farmlands is really good because you not only speed up the ploughing because the oxes do the ploughing, but you also You also they'll drag 30 crops 30 crops back to the farmyard, as opposed to your farmers who will do one crop. But I think let's start with advanced skinning. Let's start with advanced skinning. We can get there. It's actually looking pretty good, isn't it? We're going to get a little bit of hunting limit. Let's not have a hunting limit. How many do we have? We've got 40 in there. Let's do a hunting limit of 35, shall we? Okay, so that should double the amount of meat that we get. That'll actually double the amount of meat that we get, which will give us more food. We're gonna just make it through winter this time. We're kind of scraping on the edge of the barrel. We've only got 79 days until we actually get attacked, which is going to be a little bit of a problem too. Let's speed up through winter. Are we going to get attacked during winter? Possibly. We've got our armies. So we've got our retinue. We've got our militia footmen. We've got our polearm militia. We've got our spear militia. Not bad. Construction complete of a small stable. That'll be this one over here. Let's employ another animal, which is going to cost us 20. That's fine. There we go. Lovely. Right, that's fine. So that should now have 2 livestock in it. It does. We've got 2 livestock up here. I would suggest, guys, that from my experience so far, I would suggest the option or the possibility or the strategy of getting as many of these guys in as you possibly can in the beginning to start moving resources around. How are these guys going? These woodcutters are unfortunately really wood cutting out this area, so we're going to have to send them to there now, which means that we are going to have to run a road through there just to give them a little bit more speed, I think. Probably run one from this side as well. Like that. Alright, so that'll move them out there. Are our reforesters, where did we have our forestry hut working? I thought we had them working in this area here. Let's add another family to that because that's going to be really, really important. How are we doing for timber? We're not doing too bad for timber, and we're alright for stone at the moment because we've taken all of that. We still only have 10 of those because we can't rebreed sheep yet. We cannot rebreed sheep yet. Does the tavern have any beer? It does have beer. Okay, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Our money is not going up hugely because we're actually importing stuff, so we need to get ourselves to that self-sufficient point. We currently have 32 families, and we've got housing for 33. So we're probably going to need to look at the possibility of building some more housing. Now we're going to have families out here, but I think we probably might actually even put in another couple of houses here. Let's keep that road going through here. Try and keep it going like that, I think. And yeah, let's throw some more houses in here, probably another 3. But what we've got to be really careful of here, what's going on? Well, let's just do that then. Another 4 houses will be fine. Well, yeah, what we're going to have to be really careful of, I think, is we're going to have to be careful of running out of food with all of these families coming in. So we may have to actually bottleneck our families very, very shortly. If we're going to have enough room for 37 families, we're going to need enough food for 37 families. So we're going to have to probably build ourselves another hunter's hut. It's going to be pretty important, I reckon. And we're going to have to build a windmill and have somebody baking bread as well. I don't think these plots can be upgraded. They can. We could have a baker here, a bakery extension. But we have that missing, so I don't think there's any point at all in us actually even growing wheat, is there? I reckon we're just going to grow barley on all of these. Barley. Barley. Barley, because we're going to have to unlock this bakery extension. Because I don't believe we can actually I don't believe we can actually build a bakery. I think it's got to be an artisan that does that. So industry, malt house. We are going to have to build a malt house. Which we can actually get prepared. We can actually get a malt house prepared. Where are we going to put a malt house? Not going to fit in there. That's a bit of a shit, that area, isn't it? We may have to we'll put a malt house out here. We'll get a malt house built there. That'll be fine. How many families do we have living here? 1, 2, 3. We've got 3 families living in here that can go in and start working straight away. Well, we've got plenty of families that can work straight away anyway, so that's a good thing. What do we need to get to level 4? We need 10. We need 10 houses, so we need another 7 houses up to level 3. And that is not going to be difficult in here. We have enough here to do this. We have enough in there to do that. I don't think we can upgrade the church anymore either, can we? No. Alright, cool. We'll leave that at that. But no, I think that's going to be good. I reckon we'll continue to do this barley. We'll do as much barley as we possibly can. We'll have everybody working in this farmhouse and working those fields, which will be fantastic. And we'll slowly work towards getting everything upgraded. We're about one type of food away from being able to upgrade this to level 3. So we've got tavern supply and everything. That's fantastic. Do we have tavern supply over here? Not really. Kind of almost just out of range. But these houses here, they can do it. So there you go. I think, yeah, 5 months worth of firewood. So our firewood's picking up again. I don't know why that slowed down. Our food is a bit of an issue now. Our food is a little bit of an issue, although we are starting to get meat a lot quicker now as well, now that we've taken that perk. So that place is under construction. So I think we've had another family move into here. We have over here. They're going to need their stuff as well, but maybe we need to expand this market. Look, we actually have somebody over here selling clothes now. We don't have anybody over here doing this, so it's a little bit of a problem. We'll have one of these families work directly across the road at the malt house too. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate it very much. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. It's kind of a little bit spread out, but at the moment it's okay. We're going to slow down on our timber at the moment. Like we're probably going to slow down on our timber a bit because we're down here working this area. But I was hoping regrowth would happen a little bit faster. There we go. See, as soon as the camp's discovered there, then these guys go straight in, don't they? Straight in. There's no way we're ever going to capture that. That's a bit of an AI cheat, to be honest. Okay, rather than them sort of coming in here, because this is the two plots of land that he owned, that he had, these two provinces here. So you would think they would come through here rather than popping through over there, because you'd think that his armies and his mercenary armies would be where he was. So cheap goods for import, good value to export. So we're going to have lists there at some point in time as well. Lovely. Thank you guys. I'll see you later.